What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're just gonna be watching the new update, Royale stuff, and kind of getting my initial thoughts on this. I have already seen it, but just now getting a chance to record it and then just kind of talking over and like letting you guys hear my thoughts on what they did and what the suggestions were. May skip around it a bit, but do a quick like reaction video just to kind of talk. Because I find that like on the official channel they actually don't talk much; they just say stuff. I would actually like to like talk about how we think it'll change and everything.
Four hogs, they are the king's personal pets, and somebody let the hogs out. So here's how they work. 5 cost, 4 hogs that can be split either 2 in each lane or all 4 in the same lane. They jump.
Alright, so on these, people make fun of like putting helmets on the hogs and everything, but I really don't think they're gonna be all that great. 5 elixir, and they have like musketeer health, but I mean and their damage is kind of small. But I do, what Ash I think shared on Twitter was, I really do think they could be good in 3 musketeers as a split lane threat. Like you put them in the middle and 2 split both ways. I just don't think they're that good as, so they're a win condition, right? I don't think they're good like paired with, I mean there's a reason like hog miner isn't very good together. Like the only like dual win condition deck we have right now is maybe like anything plus miner like that are tanks. So like we see giant miner some, lava hound miner a little bit. But like I really don't see a 5 elixir card being good in like any other win condition deck. So I think you're gonna have to have it in like 3 musk, where probably not with miner even, because then your cycle is kind of whack. But probably like 3 musk is what I can see them being good in so far. I mean, and they're like a fireball bait just because of like how they function. So because I mean like look, like any like Tesla like takes them out pretty easy. Bomb tower takes them out. Oh, also you right there you can peek. This is the first time in the video I think, but you can see the like the zombie looking princess angry emote. So that's cool to have new emotes. I like that. So yeah, it's AoE cards are really good against it. It's not particularly weak to like mini P.E.K.K.A type stuff. So also that emote looks dope. Snowball is pretty interesting. I really like that it's a smaller spell that has knockback, because that's like really skillful. Like you can use that to knock a hunter, like they showed in this clip. Like later on they can show like to knock a hunter backwards, and stuff like that. So I think that can be pretty cool. I like that concept. And then also it just does a little bit of damage. So like I'm assuming snowball plus zap kills like minion horde, for example, and then it kills really small stuff like spear goblins and bats and everything. So I like this spell. It could struggle a little bit. I don't know if it'll need a buff, honestly. Like I don't think either of these cards are overwhelmingly strong coming out. Snowball has a lot of cool tech though, as shown in OJ's video. So I think just because how skillful it can be, it'll be nice. It's just tough to find a spot in a deck for it, in my opinion, because it doesn't really do the job of like logger zap. Like it doesn't really kill anything. Like a lot of these swarms, like it won't kill goblins and all that. And then it's gonna struggle to stop like tank pushes, because like it only knocks back like smaller units. So we'll just have to see. And the slow is not like overwhelmingly significant, so it can be hard because like you can't replace like logger zap with it. So I almost feel like it's only gonna be necessary and like are used in like triple spell decks. But I really like the concept of the card. I like both of the concepts of these cards. I like Snowball in particular. So this is just talking about the usage of like small spells. It does a lot of the same things that you'd come to expect from zap, or use it to break apart. I do just like the like another small spell, because everyone takes a small spell in every deck basically. Because it's either you take one of them or you take 2, like in mortar and stuff. Oh, as far as the balance changes, by the way, I like the minion horde change a lot. I don't think it was a huge nerf, but it like makes them space out more difficult. So that's really cool. I like that a lot. And then I like the nerf to the charges of princes, because they're both really strong right now.
So if you play your cards right, you just might end up with both new cards in the same draft. But don't worry, you're not going to have to win the entire draft to unlock these cards. They're both going to be available to collect from chests from day 1 of the update. So
I like that. That's cool. Oh, so this ladder change is really cool. So basically, everything gets reset. So I like that a lot, honestly. I think it's really cool that we'll be able to reset. We'll be able to reset at a higher amount, because it's really unfair at the beginning of the season, as they said in this video, to just face like really low trophy people, and it's annoying to have to push up that much. So we'll also probably see a new trophy record set as a result. So I want to make it to like 7,000 trophies because it's not necessarily like an individual doesn't want to push as much early in the season. It's because it's a steady rise. Because once you're one, like you risk losing way too many trophies. So like the systematic, like not losing much trophies and having like these longer seasons will result in higher trophy highs. So that's pretty cool.
The first of many changes, but the first thing we want to change is the league reset. 1,800 trophies.
And I'm really excited. They said they have other ideas for like changes. So this is just the beginning. So it's really cool. And then lots of clan war, and there's some stuff they said they didn't even include, but lots of clan war and like QL updates as well.
Trophies above 4,000.
We're gonna stretch that player base out across the league.
It means that the matches you get after the league
rewarded more for pushing.
But that's not the only thing we're changing in ladder. What's the other change that's happening?
Leagues are primarily for veteran players who've been playing for a long time. But what about new players who are just entering the game? We've been adding
Oh,
cards
yeah.
to higher arenas, and we decided to take a break, moving them to low.
Yeah, so sorry if you guys should totally watch the official video before watching this, because I'm of course skipping through some specifics, but it's really cool that they're actually adding like these lower cards to like your early on. So like, because in arena like 1 through 5, you always see like the same like basic decks, and they're kind of awkward, not good, just because like Zap should be unlocked earlier, for example. I don't know if they changed that, but they said Hunter is unlocked earlier now, and like I think it's really unique that, while it doesn't fix the existing problem of like E-Barbs, they moved E-Barbs to like legendary arena. So like 1 through 2000, you're not going to see as much of that abuse of from now on, of course. I wish they had done this earlier, but you won't see as much abuse from like E-Barbs and RG because they're moving them higher, and you can't get them until you're like what, is it 4,000 or 3,000? But either way, that's a unique fix. I'm glad they thought of that. Better late than never.
Appropriate for newer players going up to higher arenas.
Yeah, like E-Barbs, you said.
You can't even go to lunch without talking about it. It's just the first of many changes, but we wanted you to know that it is something that the team thinks about a lot, and it's something that we hope to address over the next several months. Clan Wars came out in the last update, and it was the biggest feature ever added to a player's like daily experience. You're playing every day, right?
Yeah,
It's Collection Day, War Day, Collection Day, War Day. So when something is taking up that much of your Clash Royale time, there's invariably going to be tons of little improvements that you want to make. We're happy with Clan Wars, but it's not quite done yet. There's a lot of improvements that we can make in this.
They did say they would potentially do tournament standard more.
Quality of life things that the players have really asked for, such as donations won't block the Clan War tab anymore.
Browse other clans' info on War Day.
Spectate your enemy clan.
That's pretty cool.
battles.
Spectate enemy
Your
clans.
War decks into your personal collection.
Highlighting the social tab when you have to do a War Day battle.
If a player misses their War Day battle, it gives them a pop-up reminding them in future.
Better clan collections. You'll never be stuck with just a single damaging spell ever again.
That's cool.
Other secret stuff.
Well, that's gonna do it for
Other
TB
secret
Royale
stuff.
Summer Edition.
So, and then at the end they pull out like all the emotes. So these emotes are really cool, by the way. But just so something I really hope with these emotes, I'm assuming these emotes, since there's so many different ones that they showed, I'm assuming it's gonna be like you pay for it with gems, which I would, before I end the video, I would like to discuss this. So I really like the idea of adding cosmetic stuff, but I'm not just like, I don't want them just to like dip their toe into, I mean, so this could be like a test run, right? I'm really hoping they transition the game from, of course, you're always gonna have a ladder where you pay some money to like progress faster, but I really wish they would like implement tower skins, implement troop skins, and it can be confusing, I guess. It just depends on the design. But I mean, that's something like every other big game does, especially esports like League of Legends and all that, and Dota, where you have these skins, and maybe even have a button where like you can push it and you don't see skins or something. But I would really like, just for like individual, like for the players themselves, to be able to buy like cosmetics for themselves, and then take the money that you're earning from that and transition the monetization away from like paying to progress your levels, and instead you're able to pay money, and Supercell's able to make money off of these cosmetics, because obviously Fortnite is making a ton off of that. So I mean, it's just a different monetization model, but I would really love to see them transition to like skins, and then in exchange give us like chests that give like double the rewards, so you level up way faster, and it's much less of a grind, and you reach in game faster. And then at that point, of course, they need to transition from like, because maybe people get bored of ladder, I don't know, but maybe make wars better, make tourneys better, so it's more like you're enjoying this game, even though like progression isn't as much of a deal anymore. So I think leaving some progression is good because part of the grind is the fun for a lot of people, especially early on, like from 1,000 to 4,000. I think that's great, but once you get past that, it's kind of redundant, and you are really limited by your levels. So I would really like to see them eventually transition the monetization model, and I hope this serves as a test, and I hope it's really successful, and I hope they take that and see that it is a possible outcome for the game's future. So hopefully that is the way that is part of the reason they're doing this, not just to like make some extra money. I really hope that they eventually think of like the longevity of the game, because I think that turns off a lot of players, and it has turned off a lot of players, was the fact that you hit a wall on ladder. Of course, it's fine for me because I play tournament standard all the time, and I wish other people could like experience that, because it's so fun to like win and lose because of skill as opposed to a factor outside of your control. So yeah, that's my take on the new update and this video and everything. So please discuss in the comments. It's entirely like a discussion video. I'm obviously not trying to release any new information to you because I don't have access to dev build or anything. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.